We know you'd never purposely put your kids or pets at risk in a hot car. And yet, every year we see heat-related deaths with occupants left behind in cars. In the US alone, government statistics shows that more than 900 children have died after being left in hot cars since 1998. Surely we all want to look after our kids and our pets as best we can. But life is complicated. We get distracted, routines change. Sometimes we can just forget. Regardless of the reason, our focus is on preventing it from happening. At Volvo Cars, we want to be a second pair of eyes to help you when you're not at your best. We plan to be the first car maker to introduce an interior radar system that covers the entire cabin to help prevent children or pets from being left behind. We'll make this standard, where regulation allows, starting with the new EX90. To cover as much of the cabin as possible, we spaced radars throughout the cabin, front to back, including the trunk. These are specially designed to detect the movement of a person or animal breathing at sub-millimeter scale. But how do we best use this to help remind you that someone is left behind when you actually need it? After all, it is difficult for a car to judge between when you're leaving somebody in the car for a few moments or when you've genuinely forgotten that someone's inside. So we've determined that the best time to remind you is when you go to lock the car when there's movement inside. If this happens, we'll keep the car unlocked and ask you via the center display screen to check the interior before confirming you want to lock the car. We've also connected the occupant sensing system to our in-car climate system, which will be on whenever there's someone in the car, battery level permitting. While this system is designed for comfort, it could by extension act as another safety layer to potentially reduce the risk of hypothermia or heat stroke. This is a practical example of how our new generation of cars will provide a second layer of support. We'll look to enhance the system over time and plan to link it with the Volvo Cars app in future for even more peace of mind. Because when you are not at your best, we want to be there to help, for your kids, for your pets, for everyone.